Abanager that you just saw right here to crown the greatest fighter of the era, Terrence Bud Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska. Now, all I did was call what was going to happen. He put the work in. His team put the work in. His family put the work in. They did all that. It didn't take me. I just knew what I knew since he was an amateur. When he was in the amateurs, back in 2007, 2006, around that time, Cameron Duncan was signing all these people. And Cameron Duncan had just signed the guy from Chicago, and he signed Mikey Garcia, and he was looking for another new talent to sign. We were at the amateurs fights, and I told everybody at the amateur fights, I said, Terrence Crawford. And I was calling all the fights, breaking down who was doing what and what was going to happen in the fight. And Cameron Duncan saw me doing this. And then I told him, I said, Terrence Bud Crawford, if you're going to sign somebody, Cameron, that's who you sign. As an amateur. I saw what he was doing as an amateur. And I said, that's the guy you sign. You sign him. Mikey Garcia was his money. So he thinking, like, you don't know the business. Mikey Garcia, because he got all the following, the Mexicans. That's all he saw. He was going to put Bud on the undercards. And I told him, I said, yeah. Mikey Garcia told him. Mikey said, oh, Terrence Crawford, that's the best guy I ever boxed. He told him this as an amateur. Mikey said, he's the best guy I boxed. He's really good. Sign him. And he listened to Mikey Garcia. Now, let's fast forward to now. When Cameron Duncan was working with him and got him over at top rank and everything else, right? I told Cameron Duncan, I said, Cameron, whatever you do, don't ever put Mikey Garcia in the ring with Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford will chew him up and spit him out. So unless you're ready to move on to Bud and get rid of Mikey, you better not put them on the same track, because he going to get ran over. Mikey Garcia never fought Bud. He vacated the titles to go fight Errol Spence Jr. Remember that. He went to go fight Errol Spence Jr. at this weight class. Came up 2 weight classes, so Bud didn't get a chance to unify the titles. He vacated. Trying to tell y'all this because I actually know boxing. I'm just not somebody that talks it. I know what I'm talking about. Now, has this been confirmed? Yes, it's confirmed by me. If you don't want to confirm it, go check with Cameron Duncan. Oops, I got Cameron Duncan's phone number. I should call Cameron. But everybody should understand that there's a past and there's a future. When 2013 came around, I told people when Floyd Mayweather retires from this, and he's done, the next person that will take his spot would be Terrence Crawford. Crawford's team saw that. Red saw that. Everybody saw that article back in 2013. Maybe you should ask Bud Crawford why he follows me. You should ask yourself a lot of questions. It's not about who I know and who I don't know. It's just that I know I'm around the sport a lot. So I'm talking to you guys from a position of knowing things that's not privy to a lot of the people outside who's the casual fan. So when I tell you, and when I put the title in there, the title is legit. Crawford versus Spence 2. Crawford name will be first. Spence name will be last now. It's going to be in Las Vegas, same location, December the 9th. That's the date they're looking to find the availability for so that they can play the game December 9th. They have to check with the Raiders. Mark Davis is in contact with them to make sure they're going to have the availability for the dates to do it on a Saturday, because they can't do it on a Saturday and then the Raiders have a game on that Sunday. So they got to have available Saturday open where they could actually do the game. Now, they want to make sure that they don't interfere or intervene with a lot of the events. They want to give people time to get back from probably vacationing for Thanksgiving and then right in between Christmas and Thanksgiving. So they don't want to do it right after Christmas because a lot of people money is gone. So they just spent all their money. So the 9th, perfect day, perfect time. That's the date they're looking for to try to secure the rematch between Errol Spence, and it'll be at 154 pounds. It won't be at 147. Terrence won't have to make a decision on vacating the titles yet, even if he fights the rematch at 154. What's happening now is they're trying to see what's going to happen with Jermell Charlo, who's going up to 168 to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's moving up to 168 to fight Canelo Alvarez, but he's still holding on to the undisputed championship at 154. If you watch the fight, Bud Crawford spent most of his energy talking to Charlo outside the ring because Charlo had a lot of mouth and saying how he don't have to fight him and all of these different things. He didn't have to fight Bud Crawford. You do have to fight Bud Crawford. And you gonna do what PBC say do. Bud here sweeping up all the trash out of PBC. And they gonna have to deal with it. He said they play the Vikings December 10th. Are they going to be in Las Vegas playing that game? Because Mark Davis is there and they're going to have to decide on what they want to do. So they have the 2nd and the 9th to play with. So the 9th was the tentative date that they had in December. The fight is happening in December. They just have to find the right date in December. And the December 9th date was the one that they had circled. Yeah, well, you got to. It's 6 months. It's 6 months. It's right away. This is how the 2-fight deal was done. It's up to Errol to exercise it, but he wants to do it at 54. Terrence Crawford says he doesn't have a problem with doing it at 54. The money's already been negotiated from the first fight. So the money is not going to be a problem either. Exactly. Bud Crawford does not have any tattoos. Bud Crawford does not drink. He does not smoke. Who else don't have any tattoos? Floyd Mayweather. Who else don't drink? Floyd Mayweather. Who else don't smoke? Floyd Mayweather. They're dedicated to their craft and their body. Their body is their temple. You keep it pure, and you can get the best performances out of it. Did you see the reflexes of Bud Crawford? He's the older man. But Errol looked like he was 30, like he was 45 years old compared to Bud Crawford. Bud is more athletic. Everything I told you was going to happen, happened. Everything I told you was going to happen, happened. Well, Maybe they'll move it to the second then, if that's the case. But right now they got the ninth circled. So I guess they didn't talk to Mark Davis yet. But yeah, the ninth, December 9th has been circled for the date. In 6 months. Yes, I'm gonna be on Rope A Dope Radio Monday. Remember, I was on the radio show and they was like, "Yeah, we want you to come back. Don't run away." Oh, y'all want y'all in there. Y'all can be on the show too. It's Blog Talk Radio. It's Rope A Dope Radio. Rope A Dope is one word. Rope A Dope and then space and radio and then put Blog Talk. And then Blog Talk is one word also. Yeah, you can call in and get on the show. Chris Carlson is the host. So December 9th or the 2nd, those are the two dates. If they're gonna be able to do it, because the Raiders play on the 10th. I don't know. I guess they still. I don't know why. I guess they just say we don't care what the Raiders do. This fight is happening Saturday in Las Vegas. We getting that money. Hey, Jose. Jose said, what the F is going to change in 5 months? Hey, don't forget to follow Seahawks Jose Rodriguez channel, man. I gotta come on your channel this week, man. We gotta do something this week. What's gonna happen in 5 months? Well, they're gonna get paid again. My cousin today was saying how he didn't think anybody was gonna spend money on this again. And I said, well, we are boxing fans. We had this debate on the live stream last night in my house. And it was happening on the live stream. I had to go back to watch the live stream because most of the time I was in here having my own live stream. The stuff that was going on in the house that wasn't on the live stream. Jesus Christ. So us as people who saw this fight and know the difficulties of it, I judged the fight based on it being a off the matchups of what they both look like stylistically what the fight and the matchup looked like. Now, yeah, I'm being told it's December 9th in Las Vegas again. And it will be at 100 and oh, you won 2,800? Congratulations. I want a little bit more than that. We all eat. No need for a rematch. Yeah, it's a need for money. And the reason why it's going to happen is because the casual boxing fan is going to watch it because it's an event and everybody's going to want to see what's going on. And the reason why the boxing fans are going to watch it because it's a boxing fight. So the celebrities are going to come because it's an event. It's a big event. Everybody going to be there. So they're going to want to be at the event. Like, we're at the rematch. And my cousin said, man, I don't want to see it no more based off what Errol said. Errol said he guaranteed the fight. The fight is going to be close. He guaranteed the fight going to be closer in the rematch. He didn't even say he guaranteed he going to win. He just say he guaranteed the fight will be closer. Closer? Why would I spend my money for that if that's what you going to come with? Closer. Closer? You damn right it better be closer. You better be you better give somebody a reason to bet on you. Now, it won't be a lot of bets on Errol Spence this second fight. You gonna be hell pressed to find anybody betting on Errol Spence in the rematch. Every Errol Spence fan I took money from, ain't nobody considering betting on Errol. Hey, hit the like button, people. I know y'all just got here. Yes, I know people in the PBC camp. I know damn near everybody who was on that side. Nobody is talking like the rematch ain't happening. It's going down, and right now it's gonna be at 154. They're trying to see if they can do a catch weight to make it still for the unification title, and see if they could get them to agree to do it at like 152, and then they can make that a welterweight fight and make it a unification. But here's the things that are on the table right now. Charlo's going up to 168 to fight Canelo. If Charlo loses that fight at 168, he's still the unified champion at 154. And that's what Terence Crawford wants. He wants that fight next. So after he gets through with the Arrow business, he wants to go to 154 and be the unified champion. And all he has to do is fight one fight to get it done. So but Charlo, if he depends on how he loses to Canelo, will have a decision if he's going to vacate the title before that fight happens in September. So before the December match takes place, that could be negotiated that they could fight for the vacant titles if Charlo vacates those belts, which I doubt he does, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it back down to 154 pounds after going up to 168 to fight. I know most of you casual fans don't understand how weight works in boxing. Y'all said that ain't a lot of weight. Fighters cut weight all the time. He walk around at that weight. It's different at walking around at a weight and fighting at a weight. It's an entirely different aspect. Okay, your body has to adjust to this. It's just like sleep. If your body's not adjusted to getting up at a certain time, your body feels different, right? And without an alarm clock, your body will sometimes wake up at a certain time because it's used to getting up at that time, right? So without you even setting your alarm, your body just automatically knows to wake up at around a certain time. That's how weight is. Your body's used to walking around at a certain weight. So when you're keeping yourself at a weight that you're not usually at, your body will feel different. So you have to train your body to be at a certain weight. So that's why it takes time. That's why there's a training camp. That's why all of these things are in place. So Arrow came and basically, like I told you, he went through a fat camp. He had 15 months off. He could have all these excuses on why he was flat and he was slow and everything else. That wasn't it. None of the things that Errol is saying is the reason he lost the fight. He lost the fight because the athleticism and the skill of Bud Crawford. He was faster, stronger, and smarter. That's why you lost. He's better than you at every aspect of boxing. You can't beat this man. Your style of fighting can't beat him. You would have to learn a whole new style of fighting. Errol drinks, Errol smokes, Errol's tatted up. You know, maybe that has no effect on anything, but this was going to happen 3 years earlier. People are now saying, man, the accident took a lot out of him. No, this was going to happen 3 years ago. He was getting hit like this from Sean Porter 3 years ago. It didn't make a difference when they fought. Terence Crawford was the better fighter. This result was going to happen, period. If they fight again, Terrence Crawford already knows what he's going to do. And you could teach a leopard new tricks, but he's going to resort back to what he knows. Errol's been training and fighting this way for about 30 years, fighting the same style with the same trainer. And they do that, and it was successful because they put the right matchups in front of him. This is the wrong matchup. Derek James is the trainer also of Jermell Charlo, the one that Terrence Crawford wants to fight next. So the same instructions he's given Errol, he's going to give them to Jermell Charlo. He had his look at Terrence. He thinks he knows what's going to make it work. He wanted Errol to get off the straight line. He told Errol the right things, but Errol's not that type of fighter. He's like, I want you to come in and then step over. You're standing right in front of him. But what Derek James is not seeing is the reason that he's standing right in front of him is because his legs were gone. When he kept getting zipped with that jab and it was affecting him, Terrence Crawford wasn't throwing a pawing jab or a fill-out jab. He was throwing hard, fast, sharp jabs. They were just basically punches. And he didn't realize Terrence is strong with both hands. He don't have a weak hand. all of them are strong. He's really right-handed. He just fights from a southpaw stance. So his strong hand is his right hand. So his jab hand was stronger than he imagined it to be. So when he got caught, that's why he couldn't time it, because he was throwing it. He would change the variations. He would change the jab to the body, and then he would look low and shoot it up top. You guys really couldn't see his eyes sometimes, but that's when they call it the look off. He looked somewhere else because he was shooting the jab to the body, and then he'll shoot it up top. So Errol's not expecting the shots to come straight at his head because Terrence's eyes are looking down, and he'll shoot the jab straight at his face. Pah! And he'll get hit with it, and he didn't have enough time to react because his body was at a false sense of security that the jab was going towards his body. These are little things that happen in a ring that sometimes you can't see. The turning of the gloves by Terrence Crawford is something that Floyd Mayweather uses a lot. When you turn the gloves in certain different positions, you make people think a punch is coming. And even when you're not punching, they just see the movement of the gloves and you see how they react to it. It's a feint. You're just feinting with the gloves. So every little turn of the gloves, you're basically seeing if the fighter's going to react to it, because they start put up their defense a little early, or they might react to have a little flinch to it. You don't know, so you're testing everything out to see how they're going to do it. And when Errol wanted to retaliate back, he would put up the high guard, which they call the blinders, and blind Errol spots. He can't see where he wants to land, so he's just basically throwing at the gloves. He's winging them. And what Derek James wanted him to do is shoot the shots down the middle, then step to your right and get out of there. He's like, go down the middle, shoot your shots, bow, 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 and step to your right. Step to your right as soon as you get in there. So use your legs, step to the right. You're standing, you getting caught because you're standing right in the way. Get off the line. You staying on line. He's right. He is staying on line because he's flat-footed, but his legs were gone. His legs were shaking and buckling since the third round. That jab had so much force and impact on it from the very first shot of the fight. So it was very telling what was happening out there. Now, this rematch. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence 2, the rematch. Who want to see it? Who's ready for it? It's Crawford Spence 2, December 9th, Las Vegas. That's the date. So far, it's going to be at 154 or catch weight at 152. It's happening in December. The fight is happening. There's no doubt. Now, of course, everybody emotionally right now saying no. Do I think the fight needs to happen? No. I don't think they should do the fight. Arrow, but for Arrow, this is a retirement fight. If you lose bad again like this in the rematch, it's time to let it go. It's over. It's over. It's not happening next year. It's happening in December. The rematch is happening 6 months later. That's how the contract was made out, and it's happening in December. They've already had this worked out previously. It was up to Arrow. He's the loser. If he wants the rematch, it's up to Arrow if he wanted the rematch. And Bud said, "Yeah, let's do it." So he has the right to exercise the rematch clause. Now the rematch clause, he wants it at 154 pounds. So they have to negotiate the weight, but the fight is basically already pretty much set up to go for a rematch. It's just that now they got to try to rebuild what's happening. So they're making the weight the issue. Like, well, Errol Spence had to lose a lot of weight and cutting and making 147. This is his last fight at 47. Maybe they could fight at a catch weight so the belts will be on the line still and make it a 152 catch weight fight. And now they're fighting at 152 instead of 47. That's close to 54, but not 54. Now it could be a welterweight fight still, and all the belts will still be on the line for undisputed. And we might have a different Errol Spence. Bud said he had he's like, I've struggled to make 47 too. 47 is hard to make. So he said for even me, so going up to 54 seems like the next step for me also. So neither one of these guys are fighting boots at neither one of those guys are fighting Boots at 147 pounds. That's not gonna happen. Boots Ennis is just gonna have to clean that division out, beat some Thurmans, beat some Garcias, and that's just that. It's Styles. The reason why I was so confident that this fight would go this way wasn't because I was fanboying for Terrence Crawford. It was based off boxing knowledge and my eye test. I watched the Ugas fight and I saw exactly what Errol Spence was at as a fighter. I watched the Danny Garcia fight and saw where he was at as a fighter. Is he the same fighter he was before the accident? No, he's not the same fighter he was before the accident. Was that same fighter that lost to Terrence Crawford this same way? Yes. He would have lost the same way. But Errol Spence did not have confidence coming into this fight. He had zero confidence coming into this fight. He knew what was in store for him. He knew he was not at the level of Terrence Crawford. He wanted this fight because he knows I got 3 fights left. Me fighting Keith Thurman is not going to bring me the money. I'm not going to jump in a fight with Keith Thurman and Keith Thurman knock me out. And now I done messed up the Bud Crawford money. I need to make this money now because I got about 2-3 fights in me. Earl, no. And his eyes told me everything. His eyes told me in the promotion. His mindset. Your eyes can sometimes give away your mindset. And that's why they have the people stare at each other. And it takes that little moment. And when you see moments like this, before the fight start, in the ring, they staring each other down, and you see Errol looking like that, that's not the look of Errol Spence Jr. when he knows he's getting ready to fight. Jamil Howard. Do you realize this is a 2-fight deal when they signed the contract? This is PBC's and Errol's negotiation. Terrence Crawford didn't need 2 fights. He needed 1 fight. He wants to fight Errol, get undisputed, go to 54 and fight Jermell Charlo. Charlo like, how he just gonna move up in the ranks and fight me? That was his response to Terrence Crawford coming for him. He's so scared of what Terrence Crawford is gonna do to him. That boy was coming up with every excuse in the book not to fight Terrence Crawford. But Al Heyman is the one that's going to determine that. And you going to have to fight him. Oh, yeah. You, buddy. You going to have to fight him. Al going to say, you going to fight who I tell you, when I tell you, where I tell you, and how I tell you. None of these bums think straight. I'm telling you, Terrence Crawford is here to clean up the PBC trash. It's not y'all fault. Y'all fell for this Errol Spence stuff. It's not y'all fault. The reason why y'all falling for this Errol Spence crap and y'all fell for it is because they promoted it to you so well. The marketing was top notch. They very good at what they do. Boots will beat Virgil, but I would like to see Boots in some fights like that. So make me say, or even give him a grade. His cousin was here yesterday caping for him and everything, and that's cool. But it's too early to tell with him. I've seen Boots, and he looked good against somebody he was supposed to look good against. But those fights don't really tell me anything. And I told you, Earl's a solid fighter. He's a good fighter. He'll beat a lot of these guys out here. But he's never going to beat Terrence Crawford. They could fight 100 times. He's going to beat him 100 times. Because Errol Spence only fights one way. And when you fight it was easy to call. I said, this is going to be easiest fight for Terrence Crawford because Errol fights one way. Errol fights, I'm going to come straight in. I like to bully you. I'm a guy that wears you down, my nutrition and my endurance. And I told you with all that, they were like, he got all the endurance. I said, well, let's see if he can endure this ass whooping he finna get. Because if that's your game plan, is I got more endurance than you and I'm stronger, that's it. You're done. You're done. If that's your game plan, you finna get smoked. No, man, it's been a wild time. A lot of people got to understand that Oh, first punch of the fight. Told me everything I needed to know. Crawford ran over to him and beat him to the center of the ring. I like to see who wants to be the ring general right away. Bud set himself up to be the ring general. He set himself up to be the ring general, period. So he was commanding the ring and letting Errol know, you not finna be the boss tonight. From the first step, he went right to the middle of that ring and said, this is my ring. And if Errol come in here, he beat Errol to the spot. And I'm watching the footwork. Pop! First punch of the fight. Errol didn't see nothing. He wasn't prepared for it. Got popped right away and said, whoa! Okay. That first punch of the fight got him woke up. Then Earl started doing stuff he don't do. He started jabbing, like staying on the outside though, but not moving in. Just start jabbing. Just throwing this little pawn jab out, pop, 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 pop. So he could try to land those little body shots. He did the double jab, shoot to the body, tried to jab to the body. He had nothing really different in his, forte. But now in a rematch, because he didn't been beaten so soundly, he gonna do a lot more of what he did in round one. You're gonna see very little Errol Spence trying to go in and bully Terrence Crawford. He's gonna try to be a boxer and just try to counter and not look as bad as he did in the first fight. So that's what's gonna happen in the rematch. He's gonna try to save face. Instead of going to get the win, he's trying to get a moral victory. Like, he ain't knocked me out this time. He ain't stopped me this time. I made it to the cards. I done boxed and stayed back. He ain't gonna run in there, but he ain't gonna win. But he gonna get his 30 million, 40 million, or whatever they gonna make. He gonna get that. But Errol Spence was right. Errol was absolutely right. Every time he talked to Showtime and they interviewed him, man, it's going to be a one-sided ass whooping. That's what they going to be in store for. That's all I see. It's going to be a one-sided ass whooping. On July 29th, that's what it's going to be. I said, you right. It's going to be, you know me, it's going to be man down. He was right. Once again, Errol Spence was 100% correct. It was going to be man down. And it was going to be a one-sided ass when we was both in agreement. That's why it pays so well. That's what I tell people all the time. I said, that's why it pays so well. None of these dudes, man. None of these guys that watch, they watch boxing all the time. How many times you seen people, they watch boxing? They watch it a lot, but they don't really know what in the world they talking about. They've been watching boxing for years. It's just like people watch football or basketball. Any of those sports. You see them, they've been watching this sport for years. And they can't tell you a single play. They can't tell you if this is a 3-4 or a 4-3. They can't tell you if this nickel defense. They can't tell you West Coast offense, they don't know what's going on. But they've been watching for 30, 40 years. They got the shirts, the jerseys, everything. Die hard. So being a diehard don't mean you know everything about the sport. It don't. Just means you love the sport. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with loving the sport. Y'all keep it moving, y'all keep it going. But being involved in the sport, where you actually learn about the sport, now it's something different. It's not just I'm watching this game because of this and this and this and X, Y, and Z. You actually know a thing or two. I didn't learn boxing just because I was in Floyd Mayweather's camp. I was with the trainers. I learned from the trainers. I learned from those guys, not just because I hung around Floyd Mayweather and I was inside the camp watching him train. No, it's things you learn in training camp. It's small details. It's small things that happen and transpire. Well, Errol panicked after he got knocked down and got buzzed. He came out in an extreme panic mode in the second round. He came out with extreme panic and he tried to rush Bud and put pressure on. Bud was calm the entire attack in that third round. Because that's where the fight was really told. And when people said, man, he said he realized he was the stronger guy and the fast guy in the first round. Like, how did he see that in the first? Everybody said, man, I thought Errol won that. I'm like, you could have gave it to Errol. But it was fought at the pace Crawford wanted the fight to be at. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't see Errol having any success in this fight. None. Even the round y'all gave him and said he won, which was about a bunch of nothing. The control of the fight was totally dominated by Terrence Crawford. It's total control. You see this? It's called control. Look at this. He's right where he wants to be. Look, Errol throws a jab. Bud's already blocking him. It's control. Total control of the fight. Relaxed control. Look at this. Look at Errol's balance. He's not really committing to the jab. His footwork of throwing the jab is even wrong. This is the first round. He throws like 2 more jabs to back him off. And Terrence Crawford is right back in the same position, right back in front of him. Quick reflexes. That was what got Errol in trouble. The reflex time of Bud Crawford, the reaction time, like he has time to catch the shot and then retaliate with power on those shots. So even though he's smaller than you, he's stronger because he doesn't tear his body down with drinking, getting fat, getting high, slowing yourself down. What you think weed gonna do to your reflexes? Your reaction time is slow. Bud ain't been in no trouble in no fight. Trust me, he ain't been in no trouble. Ain't no fight where it's like, man, he's in trouble of losing. If you thought he was in trouble of losing the Crawford fight, the Porter fight, then nah. His corner said, man, they might have him winning. He was, what? He just got on his job, got him up out of there. Yeah, the rematch is basically agreed to in principle. They haven't written any contracts up because they have to figure out what weight they're going to do and everything else. But the fight is happening. The venue is there. It's going to be right back in Las Vegas at the same arena on December the 9th. And that's the date they got circled. Now, if they go back and change it, that's on them. But right now, December 9th. Oh, this is where they put it. I'm like, where did they put this? They just used this lemonade chaser and the orange juice. Okay, they put a little dent in the Tito's yesterday. The Tito's was talking yesterday. Hey, we had the Skiller Man show up. Skiller Man made it to the crib. No rematch needed. Of course, we know now, and we'll keep saying it's not needed, but for them, they're going to need it. They're going to need that extra $30-40 million. And people say, like, nobody's going to show up. That's where you're wrong. I'm going to watch it, even though it's boxing. And it's a big event. I'm going to watch it. So they know they got my money. Now, who else money they going to get? The casuals. The casuals are going to want to see, because they can't believe that was Errol Spence, so they're going to want to see if Errol could make some changes. So they're going to want to see what's Errol going to do in the rematch. He's going to make some changes. He's going to do something different. And it ain't going to go like before. And it gets closer and closer to that fight, you're going to see some Errol Spence fans like, yeah, let's go. Come on, Errol. And they're going to be rooting for Errol. Trust me. This ain't the first rodeo I done been to. I've seen this happen. We all know that it's pretty much one-sided. Just like I thought. How do I see a rematch playing out? I'm seeing the rematch being a little bit different. Errol being a lot more cautious. Not taking as much risk. And then when he gets caught, he's going to resort back to doing the same Errol Spence stuff. And he's going to get hurt again. And he's going to get stopped again. But it won't be as bad as before. It won't be a beatdown. He's going to make it look a little interesting till he gets caught. And he won't take as much punishment this time before they stop it. Then when it's over, Oh, damn, it was more beer in here. I'm glad I didn't throw this out. Oh. Well, thanks, T. You brought me some more honey. No. When people figure out that this is the best angle for them to continue, then yeah. I mean, I wish Jamal Charlo coward butt would have went up to 168 and fought Canelo instead of his brother, which made no sense. But now he's fighting. So he gonna fight Canelo, and then I guess we're gonna get Plant and the other brother to fight. Maybe not, since he got slapped in the face. Maybe he'll get some guts. Or maybe not. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Spence is going to retire. He's going to have one more fight at home back in Dallas after he gets whooped by Bud again, and he's going to retire. He's going to have one more fight at 54, and that's it. After 2 consecutive losses to Bud, yeah, his engine light is going to start flashing. People are going to say, that's about it, man. You had a good career. It's time to let it go. But when your mind is talking promotion and not thinking about all the things you need to be doing, Hall of Fame career for Errol? I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, I'm a little bit more critical, but he beat the people that was in front of him. That they're gonna rank high. It's like saying that Sean Porter have a Hall of Fame career. You know, it's like, really? You know, they would put him in there. But are they really? I think they're limited to what their time is. They fought a bunch of guys who are not really boxers. They're converted over basketball players or small guys. So it's hard to gauge that. But in Boxing Hall of Fame, it don't really matter as much. They put almost anybody in there that has some popularity. So you know me, I watch a fight. I watch it a lot, especially if it's interesting to me, because I look for certain things. I look for the jabs. I look for every little nook and cranny in a fight. I'm looking at the legs. I'm looking at it all. I'm looking at Bud's eyes and seeing what he's seeing. I see how he's set, and I'm looking at what he's doing with his gloves. See how he's set up. Oh, Bud sent me a message. Hold on. Oh, Bud liked the message I sent. Bud just liked my message. Oh, there you go, Bud. That's what I'm talking about. See, look how he's looking. Look how he's looking. You see, he's seeing the opening right now. He's giving him a look. He's leaning forward. He's trying to give Bud is trying to give Errol the opportunity or the, come on, you can do it. Shoot your jab. Come on. He's baiting him. Now he rocks. Errol throws a feint. He's in his position. This is Errol's position of striking. When Errol's in this position, he's getting ready to throw a jab or something. He's in his striking position. Look how Bud has got the high guard up to blind him. So he couldn't really see anything that he wants to throw at. But Bud could see perfectly where he wants to go. You see that? See how Bud's looking exclusively? He's ready to catch whatever he throws, but Bud is prepared to strike. And he can jab with his hand up from the high guard. He could pick and jab and step right into it. Boom! Woo! And it snapped him. It snapped him so bad, Errol is jabbing at the air. He hit him so bad. Look, he's not even there anymore. It was so hard. That jab came so fast and so hard. He didn't know what to do. Watch this. He's going to jab at the air. He used the Philly shell when they got in close. Yeah. He shelled up. He used that, and he did a lot of stuff Floyd uses. So he learned a lot from the Mayweather gym. But that's a whole nother story. But here it is. He's just an all-around skilled fighter. Now, listen, look at what he does here, man. High guards up. The blinder's coming. He feints with it. Same thing I showed you, right? Look, he sees it. And now, Errol went up to put up his high guard. He already see where he's going with it. He's gonna fire it. Pow! He fired it twice. He wasn't even there. He went and switched positions and fired it. Errol was firing over there. He was firing at a place Bud wasn't even at. Boom. That shot came like a laser. Right, he threw the first shot where Bud was. They both was in their striking positions. But this Cobra-like jab with like a laser, where Errol threw one, he threw two, and when he threw two double jab, his double jab was way over there. Boom. Then another one. See? His jab was through. Bud wasn't through jabbing. He doubled the jab. Boom. He wasn't expecting that. He wasn't expecting the double. He was expecting a single. So when he got hit with the second one, he tried to answer back with one. But Bud ain't there no more. Bud switched positions. He threw a double jab and moved. He didn't stay in a stationary position. So he was jabbing at the air. Bud ain't there, bro. Bud ain't there. Bud's already on the other side. That's called boxing ability and total athleticism. Errol kept having to think, and that's not normally his part of the game. His game is wear you down, go in there and brawl and maul. I'm the bigger, stronger man. So if you take that away from a fighter, if you show a fighter You're not bigger than me. You're not stronger than me. I'm just as strong as you. And I take that confidence away from you. Now, what do you have? You have to be able to fall back on your foundations. When Roy Jones started to get knocked out, it was because Roy Jones had to fall back on his foundation when all the majority of his things was instinct and reflexes. Once his reflexes slowed, he was getting caught a lot. He still was fast, but his reaction time wasn't as fast. That happened with age and getting clipped. So it brought a lot of self-doubt. And Roy was like holding the gun holster in and wouldn't let stuff go no more. The shot would be there, he wouldn't even take it because he was afraid of the incoming. And that's what happened to fighters. Oh, he still got his fighters under him. No, the second round, he tried the approach of getting close, driving him to the ropes so he can go in and land his body shots and get in. Crawford was calm the whole time. He shielded up, elbows in. When you put your elbows in, you're blocking. So the shots are hitting your elbow and you're not really getting hit in the sides. So that's why when it looked like he's landing body punches, he's not. When did we start getting MMA announcers? When we start doing that? MMA announcers is calling these fights. Seriously? When do we need an MMA guy calling a boxing match? They don't understand. This ain't MMA. The stuff that they calling punches are blocks. I'm like, do y'all know what a block is? They're gonna be, oh, what a 3-punch combination. I'll be like, these are blocked. This is blocked. That's a block. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all don't know what's a scoring punch and what is a real punch. And y'all deceive the audience because they get loud and they just think somebody's throwing punches. And if it connect on somebody, that if it's hitting them and touching them, that's them doing damage. So when they hear a decision, they be, hey, that guy was landing on all that. I'm like, dude, he's hitting him on the arms and elbows. Those don't count as points. I'm like, y'all understand this? Those don't count. I mean, it could wear a fighter down, but that don't count. Oh yeah, man. Look at the eyes. Second round. This man looked like, I'm coming to get you. I want to beat you. This man looking like he's trying to figure it out. Hands are low, but he know you're not in striking distance. You're not finna reach from there. He would love for you to try that. But look at what he's finna do to him. Right? He's finna open him up. Look at him. He's looking up top. Right? He's looking up top. Boom! Oh, look off. Jab went. Errol think the jab coming up top. He's protecting up top. The body shot is there. And Bud sinked it right into his gut. He was thinking the shot was coming up top. So he put the guard up. Bud was looking him off. Shooting to the body. You see what I'm saying? This is called boxing IQ. He's basically he is screwing up the mind of Errol Spence Jr. This is the second round. He's doing whatever he wants with Errol Spence. He's looking him off. Errol think the jab is coming up top. It comes low to the body, right, perfect place, body shot. That's hard, and it moved Errol. So before the knockdown, Errol was already taking shots. That jab was hard and sharp, and it got his attention. It was taking his legs away. It was snapping, and that was before the knockdown. So when he got hit, yeah, he was off balance, but it had an effect. Errol came with the same technique, but he didn't commit to it because he was afraid of the jab and what it was doing to him. And he just sat there and got himself annihilated with shots. Errol tried one of his moves. And this is a good move. He has a looping shot that he does. He normally uses this. He used it on Ugas a lot. I seen him use it on Sean Porter once. He's not very successful with it. But this is his version of a look-off. He tried to sell like he's going to the body. This is what Errol tries to do. He's got the high guard up. Let me see. It should be coming up soon. Yep, there's the jab. Then he ducks low to try to tell Bud he's finna go to the body. He's trying to sell Bud like Bud is already protected. He's trying to sell it like he's going to the body. And he sees it. And he sells it again like he's going to the body. Bud seeing him, he's moving back. He wings a big, wild shot. Windmill. And that's a shot he kind of caught Bud with, but Bud was kind of protected, chin down, so it hit him on the side. But that was a good shot from Errol, a good technique to use and throw. Now, Errol started trying to muscle Bud. After the shot, he figured Bud is hurt. I'm coming with the pressure now. Bud threw a pawing jab so he can come in. Errol threw a good counter jab, got through the good defenses. He threw an uppercut. Errol is coming out. Errol's feeling confident. I got Bud covering up. This is Bud playing coy. What Bud Crawford is doing is playing coy to allow Errol to open up more and bring himself in and be comfortable coming forward. This is what he wants. He wants you to feel comfortable enough to keep luring yourself into the spider web. And the more you keep struggling, the more you're going to get caught in it. So if I keep snapping you with this jab, you ain't going to want to come up in here. But if I sit there and, okay, I'll let you get some off, and I'm on defense, and I'm not throwing, and I'm on the ropes, this is where you want me. Come get me. So now he's baited him in. Errol is coming in for the attack. This is what he wants. But he's shelled up. He's in a perfect shell position. He threw a left hook. He caught it with the gloves. They not scoring punches. He throws another one. Boom. Caught him on the little side, whatever, pulling his glove down. But these shots are not affecting Terrence Crawford. But Errol is right where he wants to be. Look, Terrence is right in control. Had that high guard up in a position. But Errol's feeling real confident. He's going to walk on in. Now, this is my fight. He wants the counter, but he wants him to be in range for the counter. He wants Errol to be comfortable, to come on in. And that's what he wants. He knows the short shot is going to do it. Errol tried to jab to the body. He was doing everything right. but he's not sensing the trap that he's in. He kept coming forward, and then something happened. Something happened before the knockdown. Bud eventually turned up the speed of the fight. He started baiting Errol. Nobody liked to get hit. Well, some fighters do. But the name of the game is not to get hit. But Bud's eyes is telling a whole different story. Ooh, he sees it come in. Ooh, Errol tried to take his head off in the second round. He missed. He doubling up with the pawing jabs, trying to mug him up. Bud is covering everything. He knows your right hook. When he switches on that side, you're going to come with the right hook. That glove is up. He's done his homework on Errol Spence. That's why he caught so many of those gloves. He caught everything on the gloves. Them right hooks, the double the right hooks, the triple the right hooks, they were caught on the gloves. He knew if he's rotating to his right and moving out, he's got to keep, like they call it, hold the phone. He's holding the phone by his ear. He's got the glove up, holding the phone. If I roll out this way, Errol don't swing that left. I gotta have that. I gotta have this here. When I'm stepping out this way, I'm gonna have the phone this way. I know what he wants to do. And then when I'm ready, I'm in attack mode. This is a superior fighter. Didn't I tell you this fight was going to show you the difference between a great fighter and a good fighter? We got that answer. Yeah, he was looking like that at the end. But he turned up the speed of the fight. And he baited him. And it was almost it was right at the point he wanted him at. Errol felt comfortable. He was coming in reckless. And boy, oh boy. As soon as he threw this jab, Bud came. He saw him lean in. He caught it on the shoulder. And almost took his head off with a swing. Woo! It just was short. The fight would have been over right here. Woof. He threw it and almost knocked Errol's head off if he'd have landed that. It ain't no giving away no secrets. It ain't nothing you could do. You could tell, you think people don't know everything Floyd Mayweather finna do? Did it make a difference when they was in the ring? If that fighter is not skilled enough to deal with that, that's not gonna help. Errol Spence could be told everything. He didn't went through the experience. And it won't help him in the next fight. Because ain't nothing he could do to deal with that. You gotta be able to deal with this guy. So now he's finna turn up the pressure. People only see what they think they see. They don't see what really went down. Bud turned it up. Errol sat back and thought he was gonna be in control for a while. No, he let you be in control so you can get into your rhythm to get comfortable. Now he's finna be the commander of the ring. Errol think he can take over the ring now. It's my ring. No, pop. The jab came out fast. Pop, here's another one fast. Zip, zip. He was, whoa, whoa. No, I'm taking back control of the ring. Now you finna feel it. Because now you've gotten comfortable engaging. Now you're in harm's way. He took 2 jabs. Look, he's jabbing from way back there. That's the keep away jab. That's the distance jab. He's not putting any authority on that. Look, he's just getting that up for defense. Like, Jesus Christ. Stay there. Man, you hit me in the face. But see, this is where the fight changed. When I told you, he gave him the ring, boom, so he could feel comfortable coming in. Then he showed him, this is mine now. This is mine. You're not taking it back. This is where the fight turned in the second round. When he hit him with them 2 jabs and took the ring back, took the center of the ring back. Look, he took it back. He's got that ring. Errol's not there. Boom. He got hit again. Let him know, no, you're not taking this spot from me. You're not getting it back. I let you have it to make you get comfortable coming in, but no. Now I'm going to show you. This is my ring. Look at that. He's showing him. It's my ring. And Errol ain't ready to concede it. Errol like, it's mine. Here I come. I'm back in, yeah. And now I'm going to show you I'm strong. I'm going to push you around. And look what happens. He tried to push Bud around, and look what Bud do. Huh? Get your butt over there. My ring. My ring. You're not going to push me. You can't move me if I don't want you to. Now Errol Spence realizes, damn, I can't push him around. He's stronger than me. And once this was the moment, the fight changed. Errol Spence now realizes I fell in a trap. Yep. It's over. It's his ring. He's not going to allow you to take the spot no more. He wanted you to get comfortable so that you could try it. And when you tried it, he cut it off. He cut your water off. And now, your ass is grass. Because now that you see it play out now, this is before the knockdown. Look at the nervousness on Errol's face now. He's nervous. Once he couldn't push him back and take back the spot like he do with every other fighter, he bullied him out. Once he stopped him right there and shoved him back, now you see the look of concern on Errol's face. Look how he's jumping back, fainting, because he now knows Bud is stronger than me. He is concerned. And this is the first time I've ever seen Errol Spence this concerned. This is before any knockdowns. This is before anything happens. So anybody keep talking that off-balance stuff, that played a part in it, but he was already hurt. And I'm going to show you right now. His confidence was gone here once he realized, whoa, this is a different experience. I'm not stronger than him. And this dude is coming. He's like, I got to stay home. Bud is focused. You're not getting the ring back. You're going to be on the outside. Bud's on the inside. It's his ring. He's controlling it. He's the ring general. You're fighting at his pace now, Errol. Errol tried to come in and take it back. Boom, double jabs. He hit him with a hook, came back. Bud Errol looking like, damn. He hit him with that jab. Errol barreled over. He threw this shot right here. Bam! That shot right there is what rocked Errol Spence. This is before the knockdown. He threw this left right to the head of Errol Spence as Errol bent over. Errol lifts his head up. He's dizzy as hell. This is before the knockdown. This is what they're not showing you. They keep talking about off balance. This is right before the knockdown. That left to the side of his ear knocked his equilibrium off. He felt that shot. He like, whoa. He's trying to jab to the body. Bud catches it. He tries to come back with a jab. He can't. Bud's not letting him take this spot. Bud is taking control of the ring and the spots. You're not getting it back, Errol. And Lil Wayne bet on Errol, man. It was the funniest thing ever is to see Lil Wayne in this whole fight because he didn't bet his money on Errol and he knew his money was gone. Hold on. That's going to be a whole nother thing. That's going to be hilarious to see that. I watched that 1,000 times just watching Weezy. Look, Errol was coming in. Look at him. He's coming wide. Here he comes. Look how open he is. Throwing that big old windmill. Boom. He goes to the body. Boom. Put all his power into that. He jumped back. Yeah, I'm ready. Taking that spot. Crawford still has the spot. He has not moved. He did not retreat. He stood there. He took your big shot that you just gave him to the body. He's still in the center of the ring. You're still on the outside. Errol's not used to that. Errol's used to taking that spot that Terrence got. Terrence got the control of the ring, and you're not getting it from him. He's not allowing you to have it no more. He's like, damn. Look at this. He's like, man, I just hit this dude right hard. I just hit this dude hard, and he is not phased. It was that, dog, he wasn't phased. And this is before the knockdown. All of this is before the knockdown. Now, look at this. He stayed on the line. He's staying right in front of Bud. Bud, he's like, okay, all right, I'm ready. Boom! The jab right to the side of the chin. Hard. Right before the knockdown. Stiff jab. They both do jabs. Boom! And his jab, Bud's jab was much harder. And it was so much to the fact it buckled the knees of Errol Spence. His left knee gave way. Boom! And dipped down off the jab. Look how off balance he is there. He's off balance because that left knee buckled off of that shot. All before any knockdowns. So the left knee buckled. Bud feints him again like he's going upstairs, shoots the jab downstairs to the body. Errol stays home. He wants to pay him back to the body because he just got hit in the body. When people get hit in the body, they want to pay people back in the body. So now he got hit in the body. He wants to get Bud in the body. Bud saw it all coming. You telegraphed everything. Now you done fell into the trap. You've overextended yourself. Look how wide he is. You've overextended yourself, son. Whop! Whop! And here's the shot you didn't expect. A two-piece. Bink! I think I'm gonna lay that. Man down. Man down. So, when I tell y'all, this was all set up, now you get to see what we talking about. And remember I told y'all about watching Weezy? Let's start watching Weezy. Watch Weezy now. Weezy, as soon as he touched the ground, Weezy jump up. Man, Weezy jumped up. Now, when Errol gets up, what you need to do is watch the legs. See, this tells you it's not a flash. Look at his legs. Look, he buckled there trying to stand. His legs are not balanced. His legs is not under him. So it's not a flash. He said the Texas two-step. Everybody's like, that's because he brought some regular dude from Texas out there. He brought some homeboy from Texas. Bud came in with Eminem. Okay, let's watch Weezy after the knockdown. Here's the knockdown. He saw the shot like, man, look at Weezy. God damn, he seeing Errol go down. He see the money go. The money going down the drain. Look at Weezy dropping his head. No money, baby. Oh, man. Oh, man. All those casuals was in there shocked. But Errol did something he should have never done. He came out. A lot of people, my cousin believes he should have started the fight like this. See how he coming forward? And was doing this, boom, winging shot, boom, he landed a big shot. Terrence got out of there, said, all right, I'm going to let you have the ring. Go on here. You got it. You got the ring. Go ahead. I'm going to go on here and play coy. I want you to come on in. I'm going to go on and do all this retreating, using my ring savvy. Look at my tongue out at you. I want you to follow me. I'm going to just stay away. You see, that's what was the key for him. He wanted to use his jab and stay away and let Errol reach. And Errol started just getting wild because the crowd was against him. He was embarrassed. He got knocked down. So he was like, I got to jump on Terrence right now and let him know I'm still the man. So Errol was still strong, but he did something real stupid here. And this is the part in the third round he was real stupid. Bud ain't hurt. Bud is still sharp. Ain't nothing you did is affecting him. You coming through just windmilling. Look at him. He fighting like Mr. T in Rocky 3. Come on. Come on, Balboa. Come on. Bud is sitting there watching you burn yourself out. He's watching that, burning yourself out. Come on, Balboa. He watching you burn yourself out. And then while he's watching you throw these big punches, he's resting. He's moving out the way. He throws an uppercut. Bam! In between that. Boom! He throws a hook in between that. You put up your guard. Watch what he does. Dips low. You go low. He throws a short one to the body. And you back up. You dip low again. You want to come back in there. It's like, dude, you better watch it. You want to come back in and get caught? He know better. He didn't jump back in. Bam! That straight jab. Them short shots got his attention. Them short shots is what got his attention. That's what got him in trouble in the Ugas fight. Y'all said I was hating. He went and shot him in the body. Like, I'm gonna go to your body, break it down. Bip! Woo! Hit him with one. Bing! That's two. Bing! That's three. Defense, son, defense. That boy is ringing your bell. You can ring my bell. Hey, Bud just like the I told you, Bud just like the message I sent him. Yeah, it popped up, Bud just like the message I sent. It's IQ. Oh yeah, this time it was just watch Wheezy. I didn't watch the fight enough to know. I mean, it was. I told you, Mr. T and Rocky. He was too reckless. He abandoned the defense. He got hit with 3 straight jabs in a row. All that recklessness is not gonna help you with a skilled fighter. He knows this. He's wanting you to do this. This is dumb. This whole thing was dumb, and I said, "Oh, that's dumb. Don't do that. Don't lose your poise because you embarrassed." One, he got hit with a jab right there. He put up the high guard, like, "Come on in. I got the blinders up. I'm ready for you. Come on in. I want you to come right back in, Errol. I'm gonna stay right here. Come on, you got it. Let's go." He's like, "All right." I'm pushing with my jab. I'm gonna push to the body. Then here it comes. Bing! 1, bing! 2, bing! 3. No defense. No defense. None. How do you get hit? Hit the like button, good people. I know y'all just got here, but hit the like button. My God. It was like Super Mario Brothers 2 when he hit the thing. Bing, 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 bing. Jesus, are you serious? Errol was bothered. The jab was evidently bothering him. And Bud was controlling the pace. He couldn't even hit Bud no more. Bud is moving back, luring him into another trap. He's luring him into another trap. He's putting himself in the corner. Errol's not doing it. And Errol is so like, I got to get back. I got to get some get back. You know, he's not thinking. He's going all off the I've been embarrassed, I've been knocked down, I got to show everybody in the crowd I'm good. So what does he do here? He comes in and does something very dumb. Woof. But he sold this whole wild hook like Mr. T. He got under both of those. You coming so wild. He's coming so wild. It was Oh my God. So Bud sees it, right? He sees Errol is low. He been throwing these big punches. His arms is now low. Defense ain't there. Boom! He can throw the jab. Zip! He zipped the jab, man. Errol couldn't even get his glove up in time because he been throwing nothing but big shots. So now it's heavy. Your arms are a little bit heavier. You're dropping them a lot more. And your reaction time ain't as quick as him. And when you try to jab to his body, he can react quick. This is reflexes. This is quick reflexes. Look how slow Errol's is to Bud's. So jab to the body. Look, the defense is there. Before Errol can even get back, he's already blocked the shot, shielded himself. He snaps out of it, and before Errol can even get back, there's a shot. Bang, bang, another one, too. The same shots that put him down. He got caught again on the way out. He was, gee, I can't with this guy. I'm hitting him with everything I got, and he's still there. It was the jab. It was the feints. All of it. Look how he's doing it. He doesn't rush to throw the jab. Crawford confuses you for a while. Takes the ring. Now he's got the middle of the ring. Errol's backing up. He tries to go for the body again. He missed. He jumps back because he's thinking Bud's finna shoot me. Like, he's finna shoot that jab. I got to get back quick. So he's trying to react quick. So he's not even committing to the punch fully because he's expecting the incoming. So you're taking something off of the actual punch you're throwing because you want to get back in time. So you're shortening your own work. Bud is doing all the homework. He's seeing it. So here you go again, right? You ready? I'm committing to this one. I'm doubling. I done landed one. No, got the distance. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. So now he got the distance. He's trying to figure it out. Boom! Soon as he tried to jab, Crawford landed that right on his chin. Hard. Quicker reflexes. Soon as you sold that you was finna jab, bing! Right on the money. And boy, oh boy, did that get his attention. Bud ain't affected by your jab. That jab, that boy said, good Lord, man, what I do to you? Man, what I do to you, Bud? Man, I made this fight, this biggest fight in history, man. We made history together. Man, what you do, man? Hit me like that. Good Lord, man. God damn, man. You ain't got to hit me like that. We on national TV, man. Everybody watching, man. You ain't got to do, man. That look too hard, man. Man, that jab right there. His legs buckled. His legs buckled off that jab. So what does Errol decide to do? The only thing he does. If I get hit, I come forward hitting harder. Right? That was his decision. Let's go ahead and come forward and hit harder. I'm going to come forward and hit harder. The defense is up. Shells is up. Errol's coming in. Right? You see right there? Bud seeing everything. And look at him. Bud took one step back. His athleticism, reflexes, boxing ability. He sees it all. Right away, he's getting hit already with a short shot. And then, look at this. Boom! Woo! That big left came in between the shots. Boom! Right there on the money. Oh, look at the leverage he got on the shot. People don't see this because it happens so quick. Wham! Dude, look at the leverage. Bud got on that shot. That's on the money. That's on his jaw. Watch his body reaction to this. Boom, and then another shot came right after it. Look at Bud. God damn, man. We thought we were supposed to be friends, man. His legs was gone. Look, he buckling right now. That dude was in trouble. Trouble. After taking them shots, he was in trouble. What did Errol do? Then I said, Errol's finna get knocked out. And I said, oh, he might not make it to the 8 rounds. This is what he did after that. I said, oh yeah, his balance is bad. His legs is gone. And once he did this move here, he got right inside. He put up the high guard. Look what Errol do. Errol get in there. I said, oh, Errol finna let it go. And when I saw him do this, I said, oh, Errol messed up. Errol reached out, grabbed Bud, and didn't throw no punches. He reached to grab and hold him to get Bud to stop. I said, oh God, he want Bud to stop. He grabbed Bud so Bud could stop. He didn't want to punch at all. He wanted to grab and hold on to stop this action because he is getting lit up. He said, and this is early in the fight. He said, I got to reach out and administer a clinch. Do you see Bud trying to hug him? No, he don't. Bud is ready to protect and strike. He ain't trying to grab him so he can throw some punches. He grabbing him so the referee can come break them up. I said, oh, good Lord. He looks at the referee too, like, ref, get over here. He looked at Bud here. Errol lifted his head up and looked at the ref like, get over here and break us up. I need this break, ref. So now the ref should have come break him up. That's what told me. I said, yeah, Errol ain't gonna. Errol not make 8 rounds. I said, Errol might not make 8 rounds, man. He begged for the referee to come break him up. He wanted that to happen right then and there. Like, ref, get in here. Break us up. I need some space and separation from this. Give me a couple seconds. That man went in there tied up again, and Bud shoved him off this time. Like, nah, I'm going to shove you off. And ref, you can stay there. I'm finna just go to work on this boy. And my goodness, it was, the reflexes is too much. God-given ability, reflexes, skill is just too much. Look how sharp this is. See it. Boom! Oh, good Lord. Errol took a hard jab. Boom! He went to the body. Errol just, whatever he ate for lunch, them eggs, they going up to the top of his throat. He had to swallow that back down. I'm woof. Miss with that. Bud athleticism. Look how he leaned back. Woo! Came with blazing 1-2. You see how quick? You see how quick? See how quick that 1-2 was? That 1-2 was quick. That was like Thomas Hearns type quick. Woo! Absolutely. Woof. Look, hey, look at that. That man, my man said, "Olay!" He swung and missed with that big wide hook. Bud sat back and came with a 1-2-1. He missed with that one, and here come that second one. Watch Arrow's leg. Wham! And watch Arrow's leg. Ooh. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. Arrow fought through all of it, man. He kept coming. He kept trying to bring it. No matter what. Oh, good Lord. Good God. I mean, it was like he was cutting him up. Well, it's all about timing. You know who Floyd bet on. Y'all knew who Floyd betted on. You think you think he don't know where the money went? You think Floyd don't know where the money went? Yeah, he laughing because he watching Errol get his brains beat in. Hey. More of the same in the rest of the fight, but I wanted to show you guys an example of like where the fight went wrong for Errol Spence and the mistakes that he made and what he found out during the fight. And he thought his aggression was gonna stand. He couldn't. There was nothing he could do. There was nothing. He couldn't outfight Bud. He tried to fight with Bud. And Bud was hurting him with everything. Like he tried. Like he can't. Every time he tried, like people thought the fight was over in the third. After the third, it told me everything I need to know. About around 4, it was over. He tried. He tried to fight with Bud. He's like, I'm just gonna try my best. I'm just gonna give it the college try. He gonna force and will it to happen. This is why I told you Errol was not gonna beat Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is too skilled and he's too fast. He's better than everything Errol could do. Errol can't push him around. It's not gonna work. Boom. Look at how quick he's coming with punches. And these are not like light punches. These punches hurt. You saw his legs jump? Did you see Errol's legs jump off that shot? Then he goes right to the body. He's coming with more. Boom. Combination. Boom. Right to the body. 1-2 to the body. After 2 laser shots. Errol's like, good Lord, all I do was one punch, man. Damn. All of that. Man, I just threw. Man, I just threw one punch, man. I ain't know you gonna come with all that. Now I'm gonna try to wrestle you now. Come on now. You got me tired now. You didn't threw all them punches. Woo! Oh, good Lord, that's my rib, man. Stop. Stop, man. You hit me in the rib. Come on now. I'm gonna get it. You got me tired. Come on. I'm gonna bully you. Now I'm trying to push it. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, Bud. I'm gonna get you to the back. Why you ain't moving? Ref. Ref. Good Lord. This dude been eating red beans and rice and cornbread. And neck bones. I knew I shouldn't have been eating that doggone tortilla. I ain't no damn Mexican. I'm eating omelets. This boy eating ham hocks and doggone cornbread with red beans and rice where it turned the cornbread red. That boy eating a real Southern meal. That's where all this country strength coming from. Damn, that corn husker, all that corn is coming out. Now I'm eating some McDonald's. Damn, it is Grimace's birthday, but god damn, I'm getting my ass whooped. So it's sinking in right now. But he's trying to muscle Crawford. This whole round, he's trying to bully Crawford. And it ain't working. Look, he's still, I'm just going, he on my will, endurance. I'm going to wear him out. So this is round. Look, he's trying to push him. Look at this. He's trying to push Bud off the spot. Look what happened. Look what happened. Get your butt over there. Go on, get off me, big fish. You ain't pushing me nowhere. He can't move him. He can't move, Bud. Get your butt over there. You're not moving me, man. You're not stronger than me. He moved Errol like a little boy. Like, man, get off me. And Errol knew at this moment, Errol Spence knew he had effed up. Yeah, it was done. Whoo-wee! So anybody who thinks something gonna change in the next fight, ain't nothing gonna change but they trunks. Look at here. Oh, we threw him off of him. And I told you, it was at that moment Errol Spence knew it was over. Bam! He hit with a jab. Errol ducks down. Bam! Woo! Took his head off when he bowed down. Errol, good Lord. Good God. Man, he hit him so hard, though. He hit him like he caught him stealing out his doggone wallet. Bow! Bing! Watch this. Bow! Oh, good Lord! Hell no! Good Lord! He hit him so damn hard. He came back like, oh, he buckled. Here go the uppercut. Right to the gut. There go that omelet. Come back up. That egg and ham omelet, we curling up to the top. You got to swallow that back down. All right, I'm going to get one in. Whoop. Oh, where you go? Ain't there. Too athletic. Too much skill. Damn. That boy fast. Yeah, he fast. Fast and powerful. Then he steps to the side and watch what Errol does. He throws a hook right away, a right hook. Errol was trying to go to his body. He saw the opening. Bud saw his head. Bow! Caught him with a right hook and froze Errol. Good Lord. It's bad. It's Apple Maps bad. So now Errol, it's like, I'm gonna move Bud again. Take that shot. Now I'm gonna push you back. Nope, you go back. He got nothing else in him. Nothing else in him. Look at that, high guard. What are you gonna do now? Oh, get back. Watch his glove. See how he turned the glove? See how I tell you about turning the glove? Y'all don't be knowing what that means. He's turning the glove so he don't have an idea. He's fooling him to believe a punch is coming. He turns the glove, it's a feint. It's feinting with the gloves. So that little turn of the glove, you see people do a little turn of the glove. You learn that in boxing. It's a little feint. Some people do like that. They turn, they do a little twitch. People think the punch is coming out. You throw them off so it throws off their timing. Giving y'all boxing lessons here. Errol is so afraid of the incoming. Oh, good Lord! Man, he just hit him like a redhead stepchild. Remember I told you how he bent down and look how he's selling the eyes? He's selling, he's going up top. He see Errol right there like, okay. He doubled up on the jab, and this time Errol thought like, see how the elbow low? Like, I ain't going for it this time. I know you're going to throw that body shot. I done seen you do this to me the whole fight. Throwing that little shot to the body. My elbow low. See, the elbows is in to protect from the body. Bud, see, he didn't fail for it. Bud like, oh, he think I'm going low. Bow! Good Lord, goddamn, man, what I do to you, man? See, it's the little small details in boxing that makes it pay off so well. So that I break it down so that the average person who watch boxing can understand it. These little slight things that happen in boxing fights is like, now people see why I'm so like, man, Crawford he got way too much. Now everybody understands it. When I said this is a one-sided fight, there's no way, the way Errol fights, there's no way that you would want to put him in line with Terrence Crawford. He can't beat that man. That man is way too skilled for him. And now he has the self-doubt in his mind. He went into this fight with self-doubt. Now he really has self-doubt. He can't beat him. He's not stronger than him. He's not more skilled than him. He's going to go home and his mama going to say, I don't want you fighting that man on. The mama gonna be, no, look what he did to my baby. No, my baby through. My baby through. Oh yeah, but after that, it was pretty much a slaughter. But I want to show y'all all the little techniques again. Watch what Bud do with his glove. You see what he did? Did you see him switch that glove? Did you see him move that glove around? Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. See that little slight? Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. That little slight feint. To get a reaction. All these little slight movements. All these little things is what made Errol look like he was just getting his bell rung and he had no defense. He couldn't gauge the timing. Oh, thanks, Lamont White. Appreciate it. Now watch Bud. Look at the glove. Look at his gloves. Look what he's doing. Repositioning. Changing up the angles. See? His timing is off. He couldn't even land this punch. Because he's so thrown off. The hand movements, everything is just too much movement. It's throwing him off. He's doing like 4-5 different things at one go. Look at this. Look at the gloves. This all you do is look at Bud gloves. Look what he does. Right? Now he goes to that position. Switches up, blinders. Now he comes to a striking position. Oh, no problem, Cliff. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Look, now he's going with a whole nother side, try to bait him into that. All the glove movements. Look at this. Sit. Catches it. He picks it off with his glove. Your jab is picked off by his glove. And he's still in a position to strike you. Errol had to get back. Like, Jesus. This dude don't slow down. Well, yeah, my buddy was checking on that. We watched the Gache. I couldn't believe Gache won that fight. Man, that was just shocking to me. Mm. Oh my God, this is just awful. Yeah, at this point, it's just It's no need to even critique what's happening right now to Errol. It's just no need to. How many times have I watched the fight? It's hard to say because basically I've been watching like moments of the fight. I've been watching every beat of the fight. I'm watching different things. I'm watching one time I watch it, I'm watching their legs to see what happens. I'm watching the elbows, I'm watching the hand movements, I'm watching feints. I'm watching a whole different aspect of the fight than just watching the fight. The first time around when you first watching it, I see all of this, but when you watch it the second time, third time, you start watching it again. At this point, Errol's hurt, so he's just trying to fight forward and grind it out. And you're grinding it out with someone who's definitely better at this than you. He hit Bud with his biggest shot in round 5, but he had taken about round 5. He had lost so much, it wasn't really nothing on it. It was just a heavy shot. But Errol is an attrition fighter. He's not a one-punch knockout guy. He's more of a break you down, and by the 10th, 11th round, you so broken down, he can just get you up out of there. Yeah, Derek James, what he's asking Errol Spence to do is what Errol Spence can't do. He ain't gonna be able to just come in there, zip, 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 step to the side on Bud. Bud is too quick and athletic, and his reflexes is too sharp. You are not gonna be able to come in there. You think Bud finna let you just come in there, just come down the lane, boom, 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 step to the side? Like, do you think that's finna work on Bud Crawford? This man had tried everything he could on Bud Crawford, and nothing is working. He just getting executed out here. Yeah, it was a hurt business. Oh, and the rematch? I want to see what everybody else want to see. Because the fight should have been called after the 7th round. There was no need to have this fight continue on past 7. Errol was completely bludgeoned at this point. His defense and reflexes was like non-existent. He's slower. He's coming forward with pressure, but he's getting destroyed out here. He's being manhandled. He's not the stronger guy, and he can't muscle Terrence Crawford around. So now he's the smaller guy is actually the stronger guy. And once they figure that out, he's the faster guy, better reflex, better boxing skills, better footwork. It was just bad. And he went right over to your man Jermell Charlo and started talking to him. The fight was over at this point. He just over here talking to Charlo. Yeah, that's right. You next. You next, Charlo. Right. Bud know the fight over at this point. He over here talking about Charlo. He want Charlo next. Charlo did all this talking about he ain't gonna do. Yeah. You know you next. You next. You next, boy. You are next. Flex it on him. Yeah, I just took care of your homeboy. You next. Y'all whole camp. Whoo, good Lord. He was heating, man, he heated Arrow up. Yeah, we searching for Q Lee. Where's Q? Boom. He hit Arrow so hard right here. His leg just gave out. His right leg just gave out. Russell Westbrook won money. Everybody, Keith Thurman, like, yeah, we get this paper. He goes right to Jamel Charlo. Hey, Charlo, what's up? It's your homeboy. Bud over there talking with Charlo. That is the whole thing for him now. He's talking with Charlo. That's it. Yeah, got your boy. Yeah, you next. You next. No, this the male. This the brother. The one that's fighting Canelo. You next. Yeah, you get it too. Yeah, you finna get what he get. You finna get it too. You the next. Charlo got up, started talking. Look at Charlo got up and started talking back. Now he finna go sit back down. He had the tight face all night. He got that serious look on. He got that serious face. I mean, I give Arrow credit. You know, he took the fight. He made the fight happen, even though they ran from it for years. They made the fight happen. Arrow was down 3 times. He really was going to go down for good in the 9th, and they really should. I'm glad the ref stopped it then, but I blame the trainer. The trainer did a bad thing there, but I got to talk to some more people myself, so we can talk to. I'm finna talk to Bob Arum. I'm finna talk to Antonio Tarver, Paulie Malignaggi. It's a lot of people that I trust in this business. Yeah, my buddy said he might bet on him again. He got to wait till it gets, time for the fight. But no, Bud is too good. But I'm glad. So now the casuals who didn't know who he was, they now get to know who Terrence Bud Crawford is, and to see him do this to Errol on a big stage. I mean, like annihilate him, leave no doubt. A lot of people think the knockdown happened earlier. I don't know. It might, because Errol is so like out of it right now that self doubt just to get him back in the gym, it's gonna be about another month or two, you know. But I think he had a lot of doubt going into the fight. Never before seen him with so much doubt. He stood up and looked at Charlo and started looking at Charlo. As soon as the fight was stopped, he went right over there to Charlo, flexed on him like, yeah, you next. You are next. You just hold my belts. Oh no, Derrick James told him, man, we just get him in the rematch, man. And he said Mama wasn't gonna be dancing in the ring. Mama sure was dancing. And Isha was up there. Now, remember what I told y'all before? What I said this thing was? Watching Wayne. Lil Wayne bet on Errol. Lil Wayne bet on Errol. Yeah, Wayne bet on Errol. Wham! Woo! When he hit Errol with that, what? Watch Lil Wayne jump up, hit him with a shot. Oh my God! Watch Wayne go, oh my God! Oh my God! The money gone. Tell him, Wayne, that boy is wobbity, 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 wobbity. That boy is wobbity, 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 wobbity. Shoot, Eminem knew what was up. Yeah, Mr. Porter, Eminem, Paul Rosenberg, they knew what was up. Eminem ain't coming out with the losers. Man, and as the beating goes, oh, Wayne is so concerned, like, oh, good Lord. Wow. Eminem jump up, yeah, fight's over. Man, I told you, that was hilarious. Watching Wayne. Little Wayne, boy. Weezy should have put his money on this boy here. Good stoppage by the referee. Great stoppage by him. I know Errol like, hey, what you mean? No, Errol, he got to protect you from you. He was gonna get really hurt. He was already really hurt. Already. In the rematch, Crawford gets the most money in the rematch. It's 60-40 now in Crawford's favor. The money, all this was already negotiated. So in the rematch, it's 60-40 for Crawford now. It's his favor now. So it's Crawford Spence 2 in Las Vegas in December 9th. The December 9th is the date they got circled, so we'll see what happens. Now the Vikings play the Raiders that Sunday, so I don't know how they're going to get that done. I don't know if they're going to move it to the 2nd or whatever, but so far, December 9th is the date they have circled, ready to go, 6 months later. This was already agreed to, people. So it's up to Errol. He wants to do it, and the only thing they got to do now is work out the weight class. Terrence said he has no problem with the weight class being at 54, but I know the WBC and everyone else the commissions are going to want to make this a title fight. So they might make it a catch weight at like 152 so that Bud can defend the titles and make it a unification fight again, so they can have all the belts on the line again. So that's where we are with it right now. So thank y'all for rocking with me, man. We did this great breakdown. What's up, Outlaw? Don't forget to subscribe to the page. Shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life, Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0, Ticket TV, 78 Sports TV, Blood Boxing, D-Style Boxing, all the boxing channels. Chris Carlson, the Rope-A-Dope Radio Show. Remember, tomorrow I'm gonna be on Rope-A-Dope Radio. All them people in trouble. I told them I was coming back Monday. I told them, y'all heard my breakdown on live on their show. So I'm coming back up there for Chris Carlson. I'm gonna send y'all the link. And for everybody on the Patreon, shouts out to y'all. Y'all can get to watch the fight again with me if you didn't see it already when I go live over there. He said the Raiders can flex to Monday. So I'm gonna be looking for these Errol Spence stands. Where the egos at? I don't hear the egos. Ego, where your ego go? Where Ellie at? Ellie, you got set back. Oh boy. I'm out. Don't forget, man, thanks for everybody who hit the like button too. I appreciate that because the like button is free. And thanks for everybody who super chatted. Appreciate y'all. Cash App, which is Carceno, K-A-R-C-E-N-O. Not many people can super chat, so they like the Cash App. Yes, my Cash App is K-A-R-C-E-N-O. Carceno. That's the Cash App. And if all the new people came here, hopefully you guys subbed up. Appreciate it. Out the door. Deuces.